All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with a rectangular prism, and we're looking for the surface area, okay? So with the surface area, it's saying, hey, you have this rectangular prism. If we were just cut this apart and open it up, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to have 5 sides to this, all right? So we know that we have 5 sides are going to equal the surface area of a rectangular prism. So how are we going to figure out what our 5 sides are? So we know right here, we see one triangle, right? We've got one side here, and then on this opposite side here, we're going to end up having essentially 2, all right? So let's figure this out. So we know the area of a circle, all right? So the area of of a triangle, right, equals 1/2 the base times the height, or like we also said before in class, if you want to do the base times the height and divide it by 2, whichever one's going to help you remember this. All right, so we have 4 down here, right? And it's telling us that height right here is 6, all right? So we have 6 times 4, and we're going to divide it by 2. So we have 24 divided by 2 is going to give us 12. All right, so we know this guy right here is 12. This guy over here is 12. We can even get as crazy as to label this up here because we know that we have 5 sides that we're looking for. So if we know that 2 of those sides are 12 centimeters, we can go ahead and even label it this way to break it down and make sure that we're not forgetting anything. So now we've got this rectangle right here, which is the very bottom. All right, so we've got the 12 and the 4, and we know the area of a rectangle, right, equals length times width. So here we're going to do 4 times 12, all right, and that's going to give us 48 centimeters. 48 centimeters. And that right here is kind of going and looking at this guy right here and saying, hey, this rectangle right here is 4 times 12. So let's go ahead and put that up here for our 48 centimeters. So now we know that we've got 3 out of the 5 sides done. So if we were to look at kind of like the outside of the tent, we've got one side here and we've got one side on the other side. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the 12 right here. And on this side right here, it's saying, hey, this side, these sides of the triangle are 7 centimeters. So we're just going to carry that over here. So if you're looking at this, we got the up and down here, which is 7, and we have the 12 across here. All right, and that's going to give us it for this rectangle here. So we have, in our rectangle, once again, the area is length times width. So we're going to say 7 times 12 equals, and yes, this time I'm going to double, triple check my work and do 7 times 12 centimeters is going to give me 84. All right, 84. And we're going to put that on our last 2 up here for 84 and 84 centimeters because it's talking about this guy right here. And on this side, we also have it secretly on the other side that you can't see. So find the surface area. All we're going to do now for this rectangular prism is to add it all together. So we're going to go ahead and take our sides 1 through 5 down here. So you've got 12 plus 12 plus 48 plus 84 plus 84. And that's going to go out and get ahead and give us 240 centimeters. So the surface area of this guy right here, so we'll go say surface area equals 240 centimeters. So there's quite a few more steps to this for finding the surface area. What I probably do is just to make sure that you have all your sides accounted for is maybe just list it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you figure out each side, put it up here to make sure you have all 5 sides done and then just add it together.